our Fox Business Network studios in New York City, this is Opening Bell.
Welcome to Opening Bell. I'm Sandra Smith. Maria Bartiromo has the morning off. We're less than an hour away from getting the latest read on the health of the U.S. housing market. Existing home sales out at 10 a.m. Economists are expecting the number to come in just above 4.7 million for the month of May. With more, I want to bring in my contributors for the hour. Jeff Taylor is a managing partner at Digital Risk, the largest mortgage processor in the U.S., and Matt Britton, founder and CEO of ad firm MRY. Gentlemen, welcome to both of you. Thank you. Jeff, I want to start out with you first. You look at these numbers extremely closely. There's been a lot of concern that the housing market really hasn't seen the recovery that a lot of economists had predicted and many had hoped for. What are you expecting this morning?
You know, it's true. I think even if the numbers are a little bit up, we have to look year over year, and we're still down 4.5% from last year to this year. And the big thing is banks right now still have not come back into the housing market in a way we all thought they would. They're making loans to people who sort of have that perfect profile, but good borrowers. We're not talking subprime, but good borrowers, good FICO scores, people can afford those monthly payments, still aren't buying houses. On the consumer side, we're also still not seeing historically low interest rates. We're not taking advantage of these interest rates, locking in those houses and moving forward.
So, Jeff, are you saying that we should ease up on the lending standards, that what caused this problem in the first place?
See, no. What caused this problem in the first place was irrational lending. Lending that never should have taken place. But not everybody in the world has to have a 750 FICO score and be perfect to actually get a mortgage. There are good fundamental loans to be made at people between 650 FICO score and higher and have the money to afford the house. Affordability is a huge key.
Affordability is key. And Matt, when you look at the way Americans are feeling right now, when they're polled on the economy, they're polled on the job situation. The latest Fox News poll showed that 48% of Americans think that the job situation is getting worse in this country. That translates to hesitation to buy a home. That's why we're seeing rents are up. People are renting more than they're buying right now.
Well, I mean, the term Americans is a monolithic statement. I think the fact is that we have, in essence, two different nations going on right now. We have the coast where a lot of innovation is happening, where the economy is red hot, where there's a lot of jobs in the technology and media and finance sectors. And then you have other areas of the country which are very heavily manufacturing driven, where there's a lot more uncertainty. So I think you see that in the real estate market. There's certain markets that are incredibly hot, and there's others that are really where the consumers are feeling the pressure.
Well, it's a great point. You know, can we really talk about the U.S. housing market as a whole when it's really driven by specific regions in the U.S. that have recovered quite well and some that have held back? I bring up Texas, for example. Austin has seen this huge boom in technology, and it's nearly impossible to buy a home there right now because the supply has dwindled. Literally, real estate agents have been calling people up in their homes, asking them if they're willing to sell. So it's very specific to where we're talking about in the country right now.
Yeah, like what Matt just said. I mean, honestly, where are people going? Where the jobs are. So, and often you have the tech sector that's booming down there. So literally, jobs are going there. People are trying to buy houses. You've had huge appreciation in areas like San Francisco, Irvine, Miami. Literally, most of these houses are cash buyers, 62%. But Middle America right now, it's still a very tight inventory, and we're still not seeing that kind of recovery nationally that we need for a healthy economy.
All right. So I was just telling Nicole, looking at the Dow closed at 16,947 on Friday. We've got this housing number coming out in 50 minutes from now. Do you think that that will be a catalyst for this market to for the Dow to top 17,000?
So I've always said, you know, the stock market is nothing but a public opinion poll on any given day. So yes, could it pop it over 17,000? Is that long-term sustainability? I'm not sure, but
Matt?
it could get it there.
I think it'll get there. I think it'll get there this week, if not today.
All right. Sounds like a lot of optimism on this desk right now. Matt, Jeff, don't go anywhere. Stick around. We are now about 20 minutes away from the opening bell, coming up with CEO battles hitting Lululemon and American Apparel. We're taking a look at retail with Jeff, Matt, and United Advisors Chief Market Strategist Scott Martin. He's all riled up. Plus, the media world awaiting a ruling from the Supreme Court on Aereo's legality. Peter Barnes has a preview of what we can expect. I am Sandra Smith, and this is the opening bell on the Fox Business Network, a jam-packed show. Stay right here.